Yeah, good morning. It's Saturday, and yesterday I fell. I was in the kitchen doing 2 or 3 different things, and I was going to step over to the microwave to get the supper out, I think. And it was like someone pushed me. Like gave me a big shove. And it really was. I went flying. And I landed on several things. Some of them broke. Not me. A clothes drying rack. Several of the little dowel rods broke. And then a container that had other things in it, little plastic thing, it broke. And then I'm like laying there like, what the hell? And I moved the clothes rack out of the way. Kind of pushed it way out of the way. And I was trying to get up, and the clothes rack came flying back at me. So, something. Do I need to smudge with sage to get rid of that something? I don't know. You know, spirits or ghosts are fine, but if they're going to be mean, no. You're thinking, you're a weirdo. You didn't know that? Last night and today, they're having Music and Arts Festival in Yucaipa, which is the next little town up the way, like 2-3 miles. And it's free, and they've got things for kids to do, and a car show and stuff. So I mentioned it to Ashley, as I think we're gonna go. Not sure. Tomorrow's a Renaissance fair in one place. So I want to go, and Ash said, well, Kim wants to go too, so we'll have to take 2 cars. Okay. So we'll see. I don't know. This is going to be a weekend vlog. Sorry about that. I've got a lot of laundry to do. And I'm basically running low on food from the fridge and all that. But I don't have any money until next month. But I did have enough money to buy some zucchini. And so I will make stuffed zucchini. And I have the resources to make pizza. Flour, water, tomato sauce, cheese. And then I bought some tortilla. And I'll just have what Spency has a whole lot of. Like Ashley will spread refried beans on it, which I think I have a can of that. And cheese folded in half. Or quesadilla, I guess that's what it's called. And you zap it in the microwave till it melts. And that's your food. Some people go, that's food? Hey, I did have a dream. And I was eating a steak. Oh man, that was great. A lot of stuff in my dream. I didn't watch anything. Of course, I went to bed at 2:30 because I wanted to get some sewing stuff done. Oh, I'll show you my Star Trek costume that I made. It's my Star Trek costume. The red tunic, or burgundy tunic, I got at a thrift store. And it fits. It's really nice, too. I'm going to wear black leggings with this, so I'm going to be a Star Trek person. My little communicator that I made out of wood and plastic. The little badge thing I made out of foam. And I sewed the black on the top and the gold around the wrists. So that's going to be pretty cool. kitty cat's starving to death, of course. He wants some food, right? And yesterday, I fell on this thing, and some of the pieces are here on the floor. I fell on that, down on this, broke that little container, moved everything out of the side of the way. I'm gonna feed the man, feed myself, and I've been working on some sewing stuff, so there's crap everywhere. And in a small space, little crap looks like a whole lot. There's a tunic that just barely fits him that's over at their house. And it looks really good, but it barely fits him. This is made out of t-shirt fabric. It should fit him. And it'd be very comfortable. It's very lightweight. He could take it off if it's too hot. And a little hat. It's different. General election's coming up really soon. I'm not sure when early voting is, or if there is in this state. I don't know. I know how I'm voting for people, but there's a couple, what is it? There's a couple things like housing and development and that kind of propositions that are just for the state of California that I have to read on. Yeah, never a dull moment. I'm awake, I'm up, and my voice still sounds like a little frog, but as I age, my voice is disintegrating. I don't like that, but what can you do? I've heard from a vocal coach because I wanted to learn how to sing better. I can hit the pitch, but it doesn't sound very nice. And she said, oh, well, your voice is going to get worse as you age, and don't sing with the windows open in the car and have that air come in and hit your throat. Okay. And maybe my voice is just meant to do this. Maybe I've damaged it somehow by eating. Well, the kitty cat and I are starving. I don't know if I'll vlog much more of today, or if it'll be a separate one from tomorrow. I guess we'll find out. It's 8:30 at night. My buddy's right here, aren't you, buddy? You hear him purring? Huh? You get that, I don't know about this look on your face there, huh? Well, about 5:20, close to 5:30, no, quarter after 5, I guess. There was a knock on the door. It was Spencer, and he goes, we're going to go see the car show. So I went with them. We went up to Yucaipa, which is just about maybe 3 miles up the street. And there was music playing. There were inflatable slides and bouncy houses, which I didn't know you had to pay to go in. I thought they were things that were free. But we walked around a little bit, and then one bar they had a band playing 70s music. Spencer's like, I want to go in there. I want to go in there. You can't go in there. Why not? Because that's a bar. Yeah? Kids can't go in a bar. Why not? So we're walking down the street. He goes, I want to go back there. I like 70s rock. Alright, so that's the kind of music Great Uncle David plays with his band. They play music like that. And he's like, yeah, I like that, I like that. So we asked one of the vendors there selling stuff, and she said, oh, that was only last night that they had the cards. Today, they don't have the cards. And we said, well, on the website it said that there was going to, and she goes, yeah, I know, it was very misleading. But around the corner, they have big trucks that kids can sit in or play on, touch and look at. So we went around the corner and there was a great big garbage truck. It was huge, just huge. And then we didn't go near that one really. And then it was clean, like a brand new truck. And then the next one was a company that repairs, like if your house is flooded or damaged by windstorm or something, they'll come in and they'll clean your house out and stuff. It's a restoration company or whatever. They had a big truck. And the back thing that folds down was like a slide. And you could walk up these stairs on the side and go through a little maze. But the maze was made out of netting, so you could see. You had to walk around. And you could go down the slide. And they had a big pretend grass mat at the bottom, which was nice and soft. And Spencer wanted to go so badly. And so he was standing by the steps, and some other little boy says, "Do you want to go? I'll take you." So okay. So the little boy took him, and Spencer came down, and he thought that was the funnest thing there was, the most fun. So he wanted to go again, and again, and again. And then there was another little boy his age, little boy with glasses. He was standing there looking up and wanting to do it, and Spencer says, "Come on, I'll take you." So he went with Spencer. Oh, and then Spencer did not want to leave there. He wanted to keep sliding and sliding, and so we took him, and somebody at Chick-fil-A was handing out coupons or something. So Ashley took a couple of them, thinking that maybe we could drop by Chick-fil-A on the way home. Then she looked at the coupon. It was a free cookie if you buy blah, blah, blah. She goes, "Nah." Spencer says, "I want that free cookie." Oh, boy. But when we got there, we parked about 3 blocks away. I was getting out of the car. I got out of the car. Then I went back and opened up the door where the baby was, and I was standing there. And I was taking a step backwards. It had a really high curb. And my foot hit the curb. Apparently, I didn't raise it high enough to step back, and I fell down. And my glasses went flying and everything, and 2 different carloads stopped right in the street, and they go, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Like, yeah. That's not good. 2 days in a row I've fallen. If I fall tomorrow, I think I'm just going to stay in bed the rest of my life. Or wrap myself in bubble wrap or something. Right, Kitty? Well, it's late. I have a couple frozen fish fillets and some frozen french fries. I think I'll try my little toaster oven over here. I made a coffee cake in it today. And the top was a little burnt looking, but it did cook it all the way through. So, I don't know. I still am going to save up and get a new convection microwave oven, because it takes up less room all over the place, and you can put a big pan in there, that kind of thing. This toaster oven, it's 8 inches across or 8 inches from front to back. That's it. You can't make anything bigger than that. So I'm going to wrap today's vlog up for that. Brian just recently got home and sitting and eating. The baby's trying to learn how to crawl. He just can't seem to manage. The batteries were running down in the jumper that makes music when you jump up and down. And Spencer goes, Nana, the batteries are wearing down." And you push a button, it's supposed to go boink. And he went, "Boing." So I said, "I'll get some new batteries. And I'll get the right screwdriver." And Spencer goes, "I'll do it." I said, "Okay." He knows how to do it. So Ashley popped the little unit out, and we turned it upside down, and Spencer unscrewed the screw. We opened it up, and there's 3 AA batteries, and I had only brought over 2 brand new AA's. One of them was in backwards, so that might have been it. So I put the two new batteries in one of the old batteries, but I put them all in the correct way. And we put the lid back on, and Spencer wanted to screw it shut, and I wanted to make sure it was tight, so I went with the screwdriver, and he's going, no, no. I was like, I did it. It's done. I go, okay. So baby was jumping up and down, that music was going. And then the little elephant that I fixed the other day had a new battery in it. And it was tied up to the top of the jumper. So he was pulling on that, making that music, jumping music, and the elephant music. And Ashley was getting supper ready for the little guys. And so I was trying to keep baby busy and Spencer busy. And then Spencer was supposed to be eating, and he kept acting goofy. And then baby came out and had tummy time and we're trying to get him to raise his butt up and try to scooch with his legs, but he just won't do it. He can wiggle and he can roll, but he doesn't scooch. And I waited till Brian got home and showered and to come back here. Because if there was anything that could be to ease their evening. You loving the people, are you? Oh, tomorrow we're going to a Renaissance fair, not that far away. It'll be about an hour drive, I think. And her sister Kim wants to go, so we're going to have two different cars. It'll be the babies, and I don't know. I don't know if it'll be Daddy's truck or my car or what. I really don't. Or Kim's car. I don't know. But we're going to leave by 10, I think, or 9:30 or something. So this weekend for the kids is going to be jam-packed. Do I watch The Little Guy Monday? I don't think that I do. Next Monday I do. The Monday before the week that I watch. No. Anyway. Canada's getting closer. I've had several panic attacks, and certain things set it off. Basically, they're feelings of hopelessness. So, November 5th ought to be pretty bad. I'm going to be so full of anxiety and angst, it's going to be terrible. A friend of mine, Roberto, said sometime taking a shower will ease those feelings, or a drink or something. I don't want to turn into an alcoholic. I'd have to with all the panic attacks I've been getting, but no, it's usually like a feeling of being suffocated, a feeling of a situation that there's nothing you can do about it. I was watching some footage of the North Carolina floods. I could only watch so much of it before I felt sick. I don't know if there's a way to train yourself out of these things. I think that when you get panic attacks, that the only thing you can do is deep breaths and other coping mechanisms. Kitty Cat wants something new. Oh, you want some snickety snack? That's what I call his temptations. That's a treat. I call it a snickety snack. He knows the sound. Ickety-yak. He knows that sound. So he knows what food that is. Oh, he went in the other room. Who knows? He'll want my fish when I make the fish fillets. They've been in the freezer forever. Might as well eat them up. Heat them up and eat them up. Alright, I have talked way too much. Tomorrow's vlog will be the Ren Fair in Mountain City, Mountain Grove, I don't know. We have to go down Highway 79 to almost San Jacinto, and then back up toward the mountains from the backside. It's on the other side of Idlewild. You can either go up the mountain through Idlewild and down, or go around and go up just a little bit. We're going to go around and go up just a little bit, so it ought to be interesting. I'll be all decked out in my dress and all that. See you then. Upward and onward.